What's up everybody, welcome to your 35th AngularJS tutorial. And as you have noticed that in the last tutorial as well I was using the file 35.html, and in this one as well I'm using file 35.html. Well, actually the last one was 34th tutorial, but actually I said to you guys that it was 35th. I don't know how it happened. Somehow this file was already there. I don't know how it hopped into my computer secretly, NSA, whatever the heck it was. But anyways, actually I edited the first few seconds of the previous video as well to remove the part where I am saying 35th tutorials so as to avoid the confusion. But you know, I'm a terrible video editor and I got a lot of things wrong. So anyways, coming back to the video tutorial, let's just hide this sidebar and let's take a look at the problem I was telling you guys that we would have. So first of all, let me just open the browser window, give me a sec. Alright, so here it is. Here you go. Okay, so so what we need to do is we need to do something right here, because this function is creating some problems. So obviously we need to track somehow that which task we are operating on. So if we are editing this task, we need to track what this task is. And to do that, what we have to do is I need to somehow get the contents of this task in this function, and we can easily do that by just writing one task dot task message, which we have been using all of these places here. So what it does is it would just pass the current written task, and remember this string right here is the string which is before the edit, and I'll just make sure I'm saying that correct. And if I just console log this X and reload, and as you can see, this is task 2 space edited, and it says undefined because at the second time this is not passed, because at the second time this function calls it. And if I write message here, then let's see what happens. Edited. Okay, so both of the times it's saying one and the same thing. So okay, so now what we need to do next is I want to console log the position of the element, or basically this thing right here, you see. So I want the task2 position at the same time when it is edited, and to do that what we can make use of is the index of method in JavaScript. So let's try that out with this array right here. So let's just say scope.tasks.index of x. Alright, let's check that out in the browser. Edited. Okay, so it says -1, and I would like to have scope.tasks as well in the console. Let's reload again. Edited, and obviously that is because we are making use of multiple arrays. So scope.tasks dot tasks message. No, that won't work, I know. Yeah, so no. So we need a different approach to get to the task, and one thing would be to iterate over the array, and that won't be a bad approach if you have a small array, because that won't consume a lot of time. So let's just try that out. I0 is less than scope dot tasks dot length I plus plus, and if scope dot tasks I dot task message, I guess that was it, is X, then obviously we have found our element. And what I want to do is tasks I dot task message, just update this boy. And with what to update this is the event. So event dot target dot, now I want to get the inner HTML, and to do that I can make use of inner text. Now one thing you have to note is that when this function is called, the text is already changed, but this X and this message contains the previous values. I better just rename this to message as well, so that it looks kind of nice. Alright, let's take a look now, and why not just console log things here. Scope.tasks. So let's just add some more tasks. Again, alright, it says 11 to me, and as you can see the task is updated. Now the only thing we need to do is to append to local storage again. So here you go. Now we have local storage ready, and are we missing anything? No, I don't think we are. So let's just take a final look at the application and see task 5, task 6, toy, this one's done, and I want this to task 4, awesome buddy, and reload, and as you can see it works perfectly as it should. Now what you can do to this application, or you can consider it as your homework assignment, and I want you to move all of these little tasks, these ones which are striked off, at the bottom when the user reloads this page. So fetch them accordingly, just like I have, and just make use of some JavaScript or your thinking or whatever you want, and move these tasks, the grayish tasks, at the bottom, so that the tasks which are undone are shown first. So that's kind of your homework assignment, you can say. And that's all for this video series of this mini series of adding a task. And if there is a next tutorial, well, I'm gonna create one, don't worry. And in the next tutorial we'll be looking at some more awesome things in AngularJS. So that's all for this tutorial, and I'll see you then. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching.